Just got one thing to say. Yeah. Like that? Yeah. Today, we're doing some Olympic lifting. And I know it's kind of weird because I'm a power lifter, not an Olympic lifter, but we're trying some new things, okay? And that's okay. Because COVID had shut down the gyms and stuff like that, I was kind of getting a little depressed about my own training. Not depressed, but just kind of like at a standstill. I was trying to lose weight, and you know, there was nobody in the gym, and I was just kind of like tired of what I was doing. So I needed something to kind of, I don't know, bring me back to fucking life, because to be honest, even though powerlifting is super fucking fun, it can be fucking tough to stick with. So I needed something like Olympic lifting to challenge me, and it's really fucking challenging me. And it wasn't just like, and I mean, it wasn't just training that was kind of getting me down during the shutdown. It was just the gym and brand in general, because there was nothing going on. The fucking gym was shut down. Nobody was coming in. You know, I was training by my fucking self, and you know, I didn't know how we were going to open back up, or how we were going to start making money again. So, I mean, it was just a tough time. You know, if people can't come into the gym and we can't like have that kind of community, how can we grow from outside the gym? And apparel, even though it was something that I initially didn't want to get into, opening up WARCAT, it was something I felt like needed to happen so that we can keep our community together, you know, online and not all inside of the gym. So I was kind of scared because I didn't know very much about apparel. We did do some apparel stuff in the beginning, but it was just like basic gym type shirts and stuff like that. But I knew that if we were going to do this, I wanted to do it right. So we had to switch gears and go all in terms of committing to this. So we updated our logo because we wanted to make sure that our values of gratitude, energy, and ambition, which is number one, always, was being communicated through our brand, because we didn't want to just slap our name onto like just shirts and be like, buy it, it says WARCAT, there's a cool cat on it, it says war. You know, we wanted to make sure that people knew what we stood for, because I feel like people don't just buy shit just to buy shit unless you got hella money. People want to support things that they believe in. In the beginning, I thought I was a little bit too ambitious, because fucking I didn't realize how big of a different market this was going to be. Even though our audience was still the same, the strength community, it's definitely a new business. You know, we had to think about different marketing. We needed to make different connections within the community, because we needed somebody to manufacture the shirts, we needed somebody to ship the shirts, we needed somebody to design the shirts, which thankfully Alex is in-house, so we didn't have to like outsource our designs or anything. So I could see everything going on, or I could watch the process, and it's pretty cool to see like how the designs kind of evolve over time. So, you know, I think we were fortunate to have a lot of good connections already. So shout out to Mindy from Notorious Bastards for giving us kind of a foot in the door and a step in the right direction. Look at all these fucking phrases. Pretty good, right? There are definitely some risks to going into apparel, I think, in that, like, I know gym, I know training. When it comes to, you know, apparel, style, shit like that, I mean, fucking look at me, dude. I don't. This is as stylish as it fucking gets, dog. Thankfully, like I said, is that the network that we have, there's a lot of different people that we can get advice from, and a lot of different people to give us counsel on what we should do, or how things should look. So marketing was going to be a little bit different for us, because we figured that you know, we wanted to get the word out to as many people as possible. Obviously, that's what marketing is. But we wanted to make sure that the people who were going to be representing us weren't just like a bunch of strong people, or a bunch of like, you know, Insta famous or whatever people. We wanted to make sure that people that we signed on to help promote us, the people that we sponsored, were going to represent the same values that we had. So, you know, shout out to Isaac, Lorraine, and CJ for kind of already being friends of ours, who definitely show, you know, their ambition, their gratitude, and their energy whenever they come to train. You know, so it was a very easy and natural thing to be able to get them on board to help grow our brand. Another reason why I chose them was not just because they embodied those values, which is super important, but they are people like during COVID, like me, didn't stand still. They didn't just fucking, you know, stick their thumb in their asshole and just was like, oh, I guess this is life now, and I guess I'm just gonna wait for shit to happen. No, they started making shit happen. They took steps to keep growing, to keep moving, and so, you know, I think that's super important because that's ambition. That's what it's all about. You know, not letting stuff happen to you, not just rolling with the punches. Even though sometimes, you know, sometimes you have to lay back and just let shit happen, but for the most part, you know, getting after it is what I believe everybody needs to be doing. And I mean, like, it's not just these three that I feel embody that. It's just our community. You know, within our gym, there's people who during COVID started baking, started cooking, started riding bikes, or taking up new sports or new hobbies. You know, our members didn't let life just happen to them. They took control of their own fucking destiny. And I don't want to sound like inspirational or motivational or whatever, but the thing is that it's during these dead times that it really shows the kind of person you are. Even though, you know, apparel might not be like super successful all at once, it's something I'm gonna keep trying at. And, you know, with Olympic lifting, even though I'm still kind of trash, when I first started 5-6 months ago, I was super trash. So I'm a lot less trash now. So just imagine how a lot less trash I'll be later on. So even though this is new, it's a new challenge, there's some new obstacles that I have to, you know, break through and stuff like that. I think that it's worth it because it's better than not doing anything at all. If there's some of you guys that are like me and have tried to do powerlifting plus another sport, just keep in mind that you gotta swallow the pill that you're not gonna be the best at both, right? I would only recommend doing another sport with powerlifting if this is something you just want to do for fun, right? I powerlift for fun. I'm Olympic lifting for fun. If you try to be great at both, you're gonna be just okay. That's something that I needed to learn the hard way in the beginning, you know. But now we've kind of moderated stuff, so we're in an enjoyable. We are in an enjoyable place. Wow, IAE. Try to get that together. So, if you're stuck in life or in your training, sometimes you need a breath of fresh air. You need to try something new. You know, and not to say that just because you suck at something, do something else. It means, like, you know, if you're going through the monotony of stuff and it seems like you're just hitting a wall or you're just going around in circles, sometimes getting a new perspective or taking your attention somewhere else while still taking care of your old stuff might be something that is worth doing. And with that new thing that you try, just because it might be tough or sucky in the beginning, don't give up on it right away if it's something that you know that you'll enjoy. Speaking of apparel, our new Attack Ambition tanks are live. So cop one if you're about that ambitious life, all right? Also, gyms are now open 10% in Santa Clara County, at least. So we're kind of open indoors. Our outdoor area is still open, unless by the time this video posts, we're shut down again. So, you know, look out for updates on that. But come on by and let's get a workout in.